Le- Good afternoon, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This is a presentation from city of Rikuzentakata, where completely wiped out from the disaster by tsunami 2011. Now I'd like to introduce you to all the mayor of Futoshi, mayor of Rikuzentakata, Mr. Futoshi Toba. Mayor.
Good afternoon, Excellencies and the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me this time to speak to you today. My name is Futoshi Toba, and I'm the mayor of the city of Rikuzentakata. I want to share with you an update on what is life in our city today, and also tell you about our plan to recreate the city into an intentionally inclusive communities. First, I want to take this moment to offer you an invitation to visit Rikuzentakata. I have spoken to many people over the past 4 years. The best way to see what is happening in our city is to visit and see for yourself. We welcome you. We want you to know. We want you to learn from us what happened and how you can prepare for disaster that may strike your community. For this, we have material prepared in English. We are happy to share. Please come to see us. Please see with your own eyes what can happen as a result of a tragic natural disaster. I had the fortune of being elected mayor in February 2011. I had 1 month in office before the disaster struck. Nothing in my life had ever prepared me for such an event. I was suddenly responsible for the very serious task facing me. Our losses were great. These are some photos of our city before and after the disaster. We lost a middle school, and we lost our main street, and we lost train stations, and many other homes, businesses, and offices. I spent the night on the roof of City Hall along with 126 people on the evening of March 11th, 2011. The degree of destruction was beyond anything I had ever seen. I felt like I was in a bad movie. Nothing seemed real. I was devastated. I was in shock. But as mayor, I knew I had to show leadership. I knew I had to serve my community. In the days and weeks following the disaster, we searched for survivors, found water, food, clothing, shelter, bedding, and helped in any way we could. Everyone I know lost someone close to them. Most people lost more than one person. Aid started to arrive. Aid came in the form of gasoline, kerosene, food, medical supply, police officers and firefighters, members of the self-defense force, volunteers from throughout Japan and around the world, and of course, money. Our city would not be the same today without your help. For that, please let me take this opportunity to offer my deepest and most profound thanks. As you go home to your own countries and communities, please tell those around you these words. We are grateful. We may never have the opportunity to meet you in person, but we are truly grateful. Thank you for your prayers, your concern, your thought, and what you gave, no matter how large or small. You helped us live. You helped us move on. Recovering from a disaster that destroyed our city is a long time and difficult process. Nothing about recovery is simple or easy. There is no manual telling us what to do or how to do it. We run along the gateway. Progress has been slow, and even today, over 4,000 residents in our city of 20,000 live in temporary housing. I'm doing everything I can to speed up the process of recovery, but it takes a long time, often too much time to make a decision. We want you to run from us. Governments need to find ways of offering quick assistance. Please take this message home with you as well. Speed is essential in time of crisis. I now want to tell you about a project I've started in our city. I have a goal, a big dream. I want you to remake Rikuzentakata into an intentionally inclusive community. Here is how I define this. To me, an intentionally inclusive community is one where everyone is welcome. By everyone, I mean families with children, the elderly, women, single parents, foreigners, people with mental or emotional or physical needs, women needing pre or post-natal care, and people who identify themselves as LGBT. In other words, Rikuzentakata will be a community where people with all types of special needs will be welcomed. We want you to promote our city as one that is accepting and welcoming. We want people to know here they will be appreciated. We want to be a model city of inclusiveness globally. I first came up with this idea of living in an inclusive community when I was living and studying in the United States as a university student. I would walk downtown and see an elderly couple wearing matching polo shirts, holding hands as they shopped. I saw people with special needs bowling with friends. I went into bars and saw people in wheelchairs enjoying a drink. I was very surprised to see this. As a young man, having lived in Japan, I had never seen this before. Back then, families in Japan would often hide those with special needs to embarrassed to go out with a family member who had special needs. I assumed this was normal. After living in the United States and seeing a new way of life, I began to understand having any kind of special needs is nothing to be ashamed of. I wanted to live in a community like this, but I knew living the rest of my life in the United States was not an option. I dreamed of the day there would be a community like this in Japan. Studying in the United States with people from different countries, different beliefs, different values, and different religions all left a deep impression on me. I want to raise my children in the future to love and appreciate the world we live in. I wanted them to travel throughout Japan and go to overseas. I also want them to grow up valuing people who are different. When the disaster struck my city, I saw this as an opportunity to remake the city into what I had dreamed of in my youth. Here I could raise my sons who would grow into men, who valued people no matter who they were. I talked to my staff in City Hall and explained my goals. I explained why this was important. I homed the department to deal with this project. I'm here to tell you today, formally, that Rikuzentakata someday soon will be a city like no other. Not only did we survive a terrible natural disaster, we have remade our city into one where you are all welcome, no question asked. I know of no other city that has intentionally decided to embrace inclusiveness without restriction or limitation. I'm grateful for the many organizations and experts who had offered support to help us build this plan. I want Rikuzentakata to be a role model for other communities wanting to do the same. We are all human, regardless of our differences. Let's find a way to love and support each other, no matter what our needs are. Rikuzentakata will lead the way. This is considered as a part of Build Back Better concept discussing here at the conference. Visit us today, and then visit us again in several years. We will go beyond the Japanese sensibility of hospitality to show you what true inclusiveness means. We want you to run our city moved not only by the image of destruction, but also by what we have done. Lastly, please allow me to convey to you again the deep gratitude on behalf of the citizens of Rikuzentakata, as well as the many other cities, towns, and villages affected by the disaster 4 years ago. As humans, we were capable of deep and great compassion. We showed us that over the past 4 years, through acts of incredible kindness. We hope to see you in Rikuzentakata soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we'd like to just have one quick items. This will be used for tomorrow's our public forum in Rikuzentakata. We're actually having a gathering there with a number of the people who has special needs. So basically, we're going to have this. This is the photo. I mean, the painting actually drawn by the people who actually people with special needs, and then also we are having this forum for the concept of the inclusiveness for our society, for our community. Thank you very much.
Would you like to put your